Hey guys, today we're going to learn how to find the volume of three shapes: a cube, a rectangular prism, and a cylinder. Okay, so a cube is a perfectly square three-dimensional shape like a dice. A rectangular prism is a rectangular 3D shape like a Kleenex box. And then a cylinder is a circular kind of tubular 3D shape, like a Pringles can, a pop can, something like that. Okay, it's a tube. So the volume means that we're filling it. So if you're filling like a dice or like the volume for one of those little sugar cubes that you feed horses or the salt lick, something like that, how much it would take to fill the entire thing up. So the formula for volume of a cube is length times width times height. So to find the volume of this one, we're just going to do 3 times 3 times 3. So 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. So the volume of this is 27. And the it would be in cubic inches, feet, or whatever. So let's say that we call this inches. So it would be in 27 inches cubed. Okay, is how you would say the volume on that one. So let's say we have another one. Normally when we do 3D shapes, I get to make you all draw and everyone can see who has drawing skills, who does not. Today it looks like I do not. So here is our little cube here. Doesn't look very good, but let's say it's 20, 20, and 20. So to find the volume, you would just do length times width times height, 20 times 20 times 20, and you would get 8,000. So let's say this time was in feet. It would be 8,000 feet cubed, which means you could fit 8,000 if you're talking about those salt licks. If any of you have ever seen those when you're with horses, they're about a foot by a foot by a foot, so you could fit 8,000 into a 20 by 20 cube. And then we're going to go on to rectangular prism next. Okay, so now we're looking at rectangular prisms. This again is like a shoebox, a Kleenex box, any gift wrapping box that you see. There's tons and tons of examples of rectangular prisms. For the formula for volume for this one is actually the same as cube. That usually does not happen, but in this case it does. So the formula is length times width times height. Now since they're not all the numbers, a lot of people always wonder which one goes first. It's multiplication. Multiplication can be done in any order, so it does not matter which one you choose first. You just have to do those three numbers multiplied together. Remember, we're filling it again, so like how much Kleenex would it take to fill the box? If you wanted to fill the box with marbles, how much would it take to fill the box? The first one is a 9 by 5 by 6 foot box, okay? So this is a big box that can hold something very large. Okay, so the volume for this would be 6 times 5 times 9, or 9 times 5 times 6, or any order that those can go in, and you would get 270 feet cubed. So 270 1 foot by 1 foot rectangles in there, okay, or squares in there. The next one is an 8 by 10 by 20, so this would be like a shipping container. Then we're talking about meters this time, so remember 1 meter is 3 feet, so it's pretty big. So to find the volume, you would do 20 times 8 times 10, and you would get 1,600 cubic feet for that one. And then the last one we're going to do is a cylinder. Okay, the last shape that we're doing is a cylinder. So again, think about Pringles cans, pop cans. This top one is 35 feet tall with a 10-foot radius, so you're looking at something more like a silo in that one. So you need a few different numbers on that. You need the H, which is the height, and you need the R, which is the radius. Remember, radius is from middle to the outside, and we have both of those numbers here. This is the radius, and the 35 would be the height. Okay, so you need to stick this into your calculator. For the volume, you're going to do pi times 10 squared times the height, which is 35. So you want to do everything that's in that parentheses first. So pi times 10 squared is 314.15, and then it's a longer number than that, so once you get it in your calculator, immediately just push times 35 and you will get a volume of 10,995.57 for that one. The second one, you're looking at more like a fat soup can on that one. So volume equals pi times the radius, which is 5 in this case, it's right there, squared times the height, which is 8. So pi times 5 squared gives you 78.53, and then you multiply that by the height, and you get 628.31. And up here, the units would be feet cubed, and down here it would be inches cubed. Your homework is also going to have a triangular prism. I am crossing those out, so please do not do those ones. Have a good day.